Okay, Doug, we wanted to shoot another video here quick.
Yep.
Tell us what happened this week and why this is important to a lot of people.
Right. This is brand new information just here within the last week.
Okay.
And we will do another video to give you an update. We don't know how quick that will be. It'll probably be, within 15 days from now.
Okay.
But this is information regarding the particular situation I'm understanding is in the state of Minnesota in particular. It might apply to other states, but in the state of Minnesota, as you might know, if you're going into foreclosure, there's one part of the foreclosure process is called a sheriff's sale. And in the state of Minnesota, and some states, what happens is at the sheriff's sale, that's when the owner has to move out of the house because now the bank owns it. In the state of Minnesota, they give the seller, the owner, another 6 months to try to sell the property or to pay off the mortgage. And therefore then, if they do that in those 6 months, they get the house back, it's theirs. Well, right. In our case, what we're doing is we're working with sellers and buyers who want to buy these homes. The sellers have gone through the foreclosure, through the sheriff's sale. We're in the right of redemption, 6-month right of redemption.
It's called the right of redemption
period.
Right
of redemption.
Okay.
And we're with the goal of trying to find a buyer for that home, for that seller. Then the seller can pay off his bank, and then it's not considered technically a foreclosure anymore.
Right.
Well, everything's been going along fine under that scenario, except for this last week. Now we just found out there are some big banks in the United States that are saying that in the state of Minnesota, for sure, they do not want to put a new mortgage on that particular property if it's a short sale and it's in the right of redemption, the 6-month right of redemption, which would nix a lot of buyers' ability to buy that property from that seller. And it doesn't make a lot of sense to us, but we just wanted to make you aware of this because there are still some banks that will do this, some quote-unquote mortgage investors. So we want to make sure that if you're a seller and you're selling it on a short sale in that 6-month right of redemption, or you're a buyer, make sure that the loan officer working with the buyer knows the situation of the seller, that it's in the 6 months, because that makes a big difference to that loan officer how they structure their mortgage for the buyer. Because you don't want to have to all of a sudden have 1 week before everything's approved and 1 week before closing you find out that the mortgage company can't do the loan because of this.
Right, you've been wasting all this time waiting to buy this house.
So nip it in the bud right up front and find out and get the right mortgage company that will, or investor that will be able to do the mortgage for the new buyer.
Good advice.
Yeah, and we're going to update this because this might be something that can be solved because there might be attorneys for these big banks are interpreting Minnesota's foreclosures wrong, foreclosures incorrectly.
Right,
so
in terms of title and stuff like that. So this is all the kind of stuff you deal with for a buyer and seller who are kind of like, I don't even really know what you just said.
What did I just say?
But I know it sounds like really potentially important, and a lot of people might not find out about it until the very end.
Yeah. So the big thing is notify your loan officer right away.
Okay.
So we can do that, and later on we'll update you and let you know if this is going to continue on forever or maybe it's going to be solved.
Okay.
Thanks.
Thanks, Doug.
Yeah.